Good shot, kid. I think you got him. Good shot, kid. I think you got him.
Hello there, and welcome back to some more Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Today we'll continue on Let's Play. This is episode 46. In today's episode, we are buying another property. So in the last episode, we bought Zero's shop because he said his landlord was selling up, and we helped him defeat Berkeley. And this time around, we got a call from Fierro, I believe it was, just after we blew up the Syndicate's factory, that buying a car showroom would be a good idea if we're going to go steal some cars. So we're going to buy this beautiful car showroom, the Wang Cars showroom. Haha, wankers. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to buy that for 50,000 credits. Or 50,000 credits, I'm too much Forza. $50,000, and now we're going to go and get ourselves a new set of missions. So these missions unlock after Yay Kaboom Boom, and you've completed the driving school. It doesn't complete if you don't beat the driving school, so that's what the driving school is used for, essentially. Zero Me In is our first mission.
Read 'em and weep, cabron. Oh, shit.
So this is it, huh? The great new business venture that's supposed to save all of our worthless lives?
Want to get in?
Look, I thought this was supposed to be our foot on the ladder. I thought we were gonna make this place work.
Hey, it might look like we playing cards, but we actually planning.
Don't worry, sweet baby. We're about to go get our first project.
At last, it works!
What works?
Oh, just a simple bit of electronic wizardry and intellectual bombast that hacks into the state-of-the-art satellite immobilization technology on board our target vehicle. Oh, me.
I don't know what he just said, but it's on.
Yes, it's on. Wait, what's on? This gadget is set to pick up on cell phone signals. Each time she makes a call, it will give you the new location. You have to stay close if you're going to get an updated position, though. Okay?
For sure. Good looking, Z.
Okay, so in this mission you're essentially supposed to chase trails to locate this target vehicle. However, the target vehicle literally starts just around the block, so you can just come down here and pick her up. Now, you do need to get a pit maneuver on her, which is more difficult than it should be, because this is San Andreas, and its ability to sort of figure out what is a pit maneuver and what isn't a pit maneuver isn't very good. So, yeah, also she's not on a scripted path, which doesn't help this particularly. There we go. That actually wasn't as difficult as I thought it might be. So, yeah, that's essentially the way you got to do it. And after that, just simply drive back to the garage. Usually the big part of that mission is, you know, catching up to that trail, but if you just do what I did, go backwards down there, you can pick the trail up straight away, no problem. And if you're smarter than me, you can actually spin her out right there and just pull the car back, but too much traffic usually gets in the way. I think the PS2 might have more traffic density than PC, so that's something to bear in mind. That's apparently not quite the way you wanted to pull into there. But we can now modify street racing cars at this mod shop in Ocean Flats. So this is one of the coolest mod shops in the game, much like the Lowrider garage has more options for customization and stuff. Wheel Arch Angels has an insane amount of customization. I might get to show that off towards the end of the video, but for now, test drive, not the content creator.
Hey, Carl! There's 2 cars on the list, they say, and they're in the showroom across town. Let's go get them.
I always admired your direct approach, hombre.
Okay, let's go get those wheels.
I hope that the customer that's been waiting on that Remington isn't, like, actually waiting on that Remington for that long, because otherwise that's criminal.
I like this place, you know?
I like this place too, Caesar. If I could get a car, I'd like it even more. Come on.
But this city, it has something gentle about it.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Nope, never mind.
Like it too, you know?
That'll do. Shouldn't take that long to find a fucking car.
Oh yeah, she's really
And
getting
of course,
her head
Cop
into
was
this
behind it the
business
entire time as well.
Good. She always been the brains of the family. She should get out together and make something of herself.
I think she's aiming to make something out of all of us, eh?
She's the moms of the family now. She's also got a really fucking irritating voice, which I didn't realise until I heard that cutscene today
Just sees
twice.
everything from a different perspective, that's all. At first, I thought he was just another acid casualty fruitcake. But some of the things he say, I don't know, man. It ain't all bullshit.
You're gonna become an alien hunter, Holmes?
I'll take a rain check on that one.
It's raining, it's pouring, San Fierro snoring. They should be snoring because it's like 10 o'clock. But in my case, it's 4 AM and I'm up making San Andreas videos for you all.
Here we go, Holmes. The
Dedication.
cars are on the 2nd floor.
Oh, great. Why is nothing ever easy?
Can I help you two, gentlemen?
Yeah, you can help us by going to help some other motherfucker.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
All right, CJ, it's time to roll. Let's follow the leader. You better keep up.
Ah, you a maniac, S.A.?
Oh yeah, I forgot this is the American... yeah, the American way of calculating first floor.
Yeah, reading you loud and clear.
Come on, DJ, see if you can keep up with Caesar via Spangle. Beat the tram up the hill.
Anyways, what we get now is a scripted-ish sort of run through the city, which is actually pretty fun. Although you've got to... Unfortunately, you can't quite be as involved in this as you'd like to be because Caesar's got a set path and you can't let go of Caesar. Even though just driving to the garage would be the best way to do this. But I guess you gotta have some fun with this, right? But yeah, this is essentially all scripted. Even the cops, I think, to a certain extent, have a bit of a script on them. As you can see by the way. Yeah, there you go. Nitro! Let's use some nitro to try and catch back up to Caesar. So yeah, we're stealing 2 cars. Obviously, Caesar is in the Elegy, which is based off of an R32 Skyline, although it does... It's an R32 Skyline with elements of the R34 at the back and elements of the R33 at the front. Well, actually, nah, to be fair, the front's more R32 GTS. And of course, we are in the Sultan, which is a nod to the Subaru Impreza with hints of Peugeot 405 in it, especially in sort of the front light design and so on. So, I actually quite like the Sultan. They made a body for this car for BeamNG Drive, oh, not BeamNG, sorry, Automation, but that was years and years ago. Unfortunately, they've not really added a good sort of platform. Jesus.
Can we think about getting back before I end up in a car wreck barbecue?
Car wreck barbecue. Yeah, they made a body for that. It's a shame because there's not many good sort of Subaru platforms anymore. I used to use the Alpha 155 body for it, but yeah. Also, don't go down there because Caesar's gonna get that happen to him. Fortunately, there's no... I don't think police officers spawn on the street during this, so they can't push you.
Okay, well, good. See you back at the garage, DJ.
See you back at the garage, Caesar. There we go. Pretty straightforward mission, but a pretty fun one nonetheless. Although it's always funny to see Caesar's car completely fine and your car's like smashed up and broken and all sorts of shit. Alright. Next mission up, Customs Fast Track.
Yeah, I got it. It's in the manifold.
Shit, I just changed that seal. Must have got a crimp in it. Damn.
Hey, C's, your boy is here.
He ain't my boy.
Hey, we're almost living a normal life, huh? This is far from Grove Street, right?
Yeah, I know, but I just can't get it out the back of my mind. Moms, sweet, smoke. I just can't let that go.
I know. So what we gonna do about Sweet?
See, it's a shitty situation, but I gotta let it play out a little longer, okay?
Okay, but be careful. We ain't trying to lose you again.
That's right, sis. Good looking out.
Hey, Carl! I got a rap to you, Holmes. I know a guy who knows a guy who handles freight containers down on the docks. He saw one of the containers was loading up cars, and one was a match for a car on a customer's wish list. So he marked the container with a spray can, but it might be too late. The ship's loading and it moves out tomorrow.
Okay, let's go peep it out. See what we can see.
Let's go peeping. And of course we gotta drive this shitty car there, because why not? Oh, it's the hydraulics one as well. Even worse. Fantastic. Alright, let's get on the docks.
How are we gonna steal a car off a container ship, Holmes?
You know, the same way they got on. Use a dockside crane.
Man, those things are real high up. I ain't too good with ladders and I'm afraid of heights.
Okay, I'll use the crane. You better be ready to crack the container.
I like it how I can, like... I'll have one major collision
Okay,
during
I'll go sort out the crane.
most of
Give me a
this.
second.
Well, be quick. I don't want to be.
I hope I don't have to
slipping
keep
out
his
of
car in check, because I think I might destroy it.
Caesar, none of these is marked with spray paint.
Well, we'll just have to try one at a time, eh?
So yeah, you have to essentially crack open these containers with Caesar. Drop them in a specific spot. None of them are marked with spray paint, and we'll just have to wait and see until a car pops up inside one of them.
Not this one, CJ.
So normally during this, because of course it's scripted as usual, it will never be the first container. It's always, or there's a very slight chance it could be the second. It's very often more than not the third, so don't expect this to have it in it. But we'll see. This one didn't have that bad a car in it. I don't mind the club. It's not a bad vehicle. Not a great vehicle, but not a bad vehicle.
No luck, CJ.
Nope,
Try
that's a
another.
perennial. That definitely is a bad vehicle. Alright, let's try another. And by try another, I mean this one should be it. So yeah, it's just a case of moving the crane. So, there's not much to really say here. To be honest, you can sort of see how this is all going, and that's going to be the car.
Hey, this is the one. Good work, Holmes.
What a nice car, Jester. Love the Jester in this game. But here comes trouble. It's Mad Dog's manager. Wait.
Hey! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
CJ, I could do with some help.
Huh?
Hey!
Shit, that got
hold it
further
right there.
than I was
Do with a
expecting it
little
to.
help, CJ.
Can we get out of here?
Thieving bastard.
Nope.
Let's just get
Now
the
let's
car
get out
and
of
get here.
All this trouble for a Jester, man. Damn. What a car, though. I love the Jester in San Andreas. I don't think it's... No!
Sure, Holmes. I guess.
Oh, thank God.
But what else you qualify
I was about to say, I don't think this is a particularly controversial take because most people like the Jester, but I'm going to go one further. Of course, the Jester is based primarily on the Toyota Supra, with a few elements of a few other cars in it, I think, but mainly the Supra, and I've got to be
Hey,
complete...
CJ,
completely
We get
100%
paid for the
honest,
condition of the car, Holmes.
no we don't.
Be more careful.
Me or you?
I've got to be honest, I actually prefer the way the Jester looks to the Toyota Supra. I think the Jester in San Andreas is an absolutely exquisite looking thing. Especially in the blue it comes in. This one's white, but the blue, it looks incredible. So,
That was like a piece of tortilla, Holmes.
a spicy tortilla. But sure, it wasn't that bad. Alright. And now, car imports and exports have been unlocked. Of course, we've been sort of missing this side mission. Usually it crops up earlier in these games. But much like in the previous games, you essentially get a list. You have to export the cars. But this time, you have to deliver them onto the ship. So, that's interesting. Also, you can import your own vehicles if there's a particular car you've got your eye on that you want to add to your collection. And the way to do it is essentially move the... Oh, we do get paid for the condition on this mission. Interesting. I think 10 grand would have been the full payout. But yeah, the way you're supposed to do it is use the dock crane to move the vehicles. However, as I'll show in the actual import-export, there's a much easier way to do it. Anyways, puncture wounds, the final of these missions.
Hey, man, where you been?
I tracked one of the cars on our shopping list. But the crazy bitch, she drives like the devil. I've been following her for hours, but she stops for nothing. You'd have to ram her off the road in order to get a chance to get her car, and you know a wrecked car is no good to us. I swear she's playing with me.
Dude, calm down. If she playing with you, then she probably won't get one time involved until it turn ugly. We gotta find a way to stop her or slow her down.
Too bad we can't involve the police. Cause then we could pop her crazy bitch tires and bang her crazy bitch ass in jail for being a danger to my sanity.
You know what? I think I got an idea.
Spike strips, Holmes! And of course, it's all in a tamper, because that's the car that always has to do this. So we need to burst the tyres of the target vehicle. Target vehicle is on the freeway, and we only get 3 stingers available. So if you don't know what a stinger is, spike strip, stinger, yeah, it's a common police tactic to slow down speeding vehicles. If you ever watch police camera action and stuff like that, they are deployed usually from the roadside. Of course, in this case, they are attached to a vehicle. There's no physical changes to the vehicle in game. Of course, if you were to do this in reality, which I don't even know if it is possible, it probably adds a shit ton of weight and unreliability in terms of deploying the system, but it's interesting. I can't say I've ever seen it deployed on a vehicle other than Richard Hammond deploying his carpet full of nails on Top Gear, so... Anyways, simple way to do this mission, get in front, pop the tyres, she'll end up running away, and there we go.
Hey, CJ, how's it going with that crazy bitch, eh?
Popped her. Just about to fix the tire. Should be back any minute.
Okay, careful with that puncture repair shit. It's nasty stuff.
Will do. Later, man. Man, stuff is disgusting. Oh, shit. All over my clothes.
All over my clothes. And there we go. The car apparently had enough puncture repair shit for 2 tyres. I can't say I've ever used puncture repair. Usually my tyres go flat overnight, so I don't really get a chance to play around with anything fun or interesting, and we just stick the spare on it. But yeah. Also, if I don't know why Caesar was going so ballistic over Stratham. I mean, after all, these things appear in fucking traffic all the bastard time, Caesar. Should have just let us know, mate. I would have got you one straight away. But never mind. Trying to keep the car in good condition, but to be fair, money's not that much of an issue for us. Let's be perfectly honest. And especially, I should point out, import-export, you'll see it when we do it. a bulk of your money will come from import-export because there is some crazy prices paid on those cars because they play retail on them. What you can import them for, yeah, that's what they export them at. So it's an insane way to make money in this game. No interesting license plate on this vehicle either, unlike almost everything else. And there we go. Asset acquired. Wang cars will now generate $8,000 a week, basically. So definitely keep an eye on that. Again, much like the Zero's shop, in theory it should accrue money over time. But for now, what I'll go do is I'm going to try and show off Wheel Archangels to you all. We'll see how successfully that goes, but yeah. And actually, it gives me a chance to explain what's going to happen now. So, that is all the missions in San Fierro done. The only thing we need to do now is answer to that question mark. However, as that's opened up import-export and a few other things, we're not fully done here in the City of Love San Fierro, which is good because I love San Fierro. So, in the next episode, we're going to be doing a few side missions. And by side missions, I mean there's safe houses to buy out here, and what is it? Safe houses to buy out here, and also import-export to look at. But we're also going to take the opportunity to look at another side mission that was opened up. It doesn't count towards 100% completion, but it's still pretty cool. So you'll see that in the next episode as well. So, there we go. This is the Jester in that beautiful blue colour I was talking about, and of course it's locked. So, bear with me. Okay, so, as we drop into... I remember seeing Wheel Archangels as a kid and being mesmerised by this place, but this is a proper tuning shop. As with the lowrider garage, you get your option of bumpers. There's of course the bumper you go with when you're 12, and then the bumper you go with these days because it's more subtle and that's sort of the street scene now. There's that one. That one, I actually prefer the... Do you know what, I'm just going to go for the mental body kit. We'll go alien and try not to back out of there. But yeah, you can see each of the street racing cars, I think there is 7 of them total. It is the Uranus, Jester, Flash, Stratham... Uranus, Flash... I'll put a list up actually. So Uranus, Flash, Jester, Sultan, Elegy... I think there's another one as well, but either way, as you can see, it's pretty cool. Which one of these paint jobs do we want to go with? I kind of like that, but at the same time, we'll go with the stripes. But yeah, you can see exhausts and stuff, which is pretty cool. I'm just going to go for the most ridiculous ones you can. There's roof scoops, which actually add a little sort of sponsorship decal, which is really cool. Spoilers, because of course you can't have a tuner car without a spoiler. Yeah, it's really cool. As I said, I remember seeing this as a kid, and I was like absolutely mesmerised by this place because I'm a huge car nut. If you can't tell, you know, I know I'm doing a GTA Let's Play currently, but you know, if you look through the channel, you'll see all sorts of car-based Let's Plays and stuff. So, yeah. Anyways, that's Wheel Archangels shown off, and almost every single car you stole for the side mission, oh sorry, for the export missions, every single car you just stole in that mission strand which we showed off the Wang Cars asset does appear in Wang Cars, and yeah, so pretty much every car in here, with the exception of one, is available. So if we go into here now, you'll see there's a Uranus, which is actually a pretty unique car. You don't see that on the road at all. You can only really get it from here, I think. I don't think it ever spawns in traffic. The Sultan's there, which has a few cool sort of Subaru-related paint jobs. Stratham in the corner over there. And as we come upstairs, there's the LG. And for whatever reason, a Savannah. So I think it's due to a bug in the coding, but the Jester doesn't actually spawn there, which is interesting. You know, my favourite tuner vehicle in the game does not show up easily, so you have to go behind Wheel Archangels to pick that spawn up glitch I showed you, so... Yeah, that's interesting. Also, that Remington's apparently disappeared. What a shame. But, yeah, that's everything. So, hopefully I showed that off. I just wanted to show that off because I thought it was something very, very interesting. Hopefully you enjoyed. But, yeah. Next time out, we are going to be taking a look at the side mission of Beefy Baron, which is one you might not even be aware of. So, join us for that. Thank you all very much for watching. And until then, farewell.
Uptown, downtown, speeding all around. The naked 47 got the power and it's bound to move any mother that gets in my way. Just another power machine on the freeway. Riding with me, there's my MC homeboy. Knowing the rules ain't part of his program. Finding the right way around this map might be pretty hard cause he's fucked on crack. Gee, Grand Theft Auto.